Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death from people aged 10 to 34 in the United States, and the 10th leading cause of death altogether in the United States? This quote is from Maynard, titled 10 Surprising Mental Health Statistics from 2020, published November 5th of 2020. This is a very startling statistic, and we need to reduce the stigma of mental health so that people aren't afraid to get help and that they don't feel like it's a burden to not be okay. My three main points for this speech is the history of the song, the meaning of the song, and why it's so important to me personally, and to also reduce the stigma around mental health. There are many songs that have been written in regards to mental illness. In my whole life, I've come across all these different songs that have helped me personally, but the one that resonates with me the most is the song Everybody Hurts by REM. This song has been played in my house for years. My parents are huge REM fans, and having the song being played from when I was younger and then finding a purpose and meaning to the song growing up and helping me struggle with these things was something amazing. The song was written by Peter Buck and Michael Stipe, which are REM's band members, and the song was released in 1992. According to Song Meanings and Facts, published on June 13th, 2019, REM wanted young listeners who may be suffering from a serious depression or anxiety to identify with the song and to take a different route opposed to possibly self-harming themselves. The meaning of the song is to help people cope with mental illnesses and to prevent them from taking their own lives. If everybody listened to the song and got at least something out of it, whether it be knowing that you're not alone, or knowing that there are resources out here, or knowing that it's okay to not be okay, then the statistics might go down. If people found ways to cope with it, the statistics of people harming themselves or feeling like this might go down if people could find a song the way I did to help them. This song doesn't solve or end the problem of mental illness, but it lets people know that it's okay to not be okay, and they are never alone in this fight. There are so many people struggling with this that you can find help and resources everywhere. The song Why Everybody Hurts is important to me personally because as a teen, and still today, I struggle with depression and anxiety. This song has helped me realize that I wasn't alone. It says in the song to take comfort in your friends. That's one of the lyrics. And listening to this over and over made me realize how important it is to have a support system and friends that care about you and your mental health, and how to not cure it, but make it so that you're happy in life. They helped me by listening to me, never being judgmental, and always being there for me no matter time and day. There were times that I was struggling really bad, and my friends would come over and we would just listen to the song and cry about it. And knowing that these people are in my life for a reason and to help me was something that I can cherish forever and hopefully help other people. I think mental health is something very serious, and that more people should write songs about it and how to cope with it. Music can be very therapeutic to someone going through something like this. I have a strong passion in reducing the stigma around mental health. I'm passionate about it because I know what it feels like to be depressed and to have people look at you differently, or like there's something wrong with you, which in reality there isn't. You're just like everyone else. I don't want people to ever feel like they are alone or afraid to get help, because at times we all need help. We all need someone to let us know that we're not okay and that we need help. The Indiana Colts collaborated with REM to start an event called Kicking the Stigma, which is an initiative to raise money. These funds that they raise are supporting programming by Mental Health America Indiana, NAMI Greater Indianapolis, Project Healthy Minds, and Bring Change to Mind, which are other initiatives and fundraising programs that help with things like mental illness. Through Kicking the Stigma, the Irsay family, which is the Colts owner, and the Colts are continuing to raise money about mental health disorders and to remove the stigma too often associated with these illnesses. Colts owner Jim Irsay says, unlike other physical disorders of the body, many are reluctant to step forward to get help because of the shame and stigma that has been long attached to mental health issues. This quote is by ColtsWriter.com. The title is Irsay Family REM Work to Reduce Stigma Around Mental Illness Through Kicking the Stigma Initiative, published December 18, 2020. This initiative is awesome because although the song lets you know that you're not alone, Most people don't take word for word from a song, and this initiative really lets people know that there are hundreds and thousands of other people that are struggling with the exact same thing. In conclusion, I'm hopeful that the stigma around mental illness can be rid of through great initiatives like Kicking the Stigma. Music is great therapy, and to those struggling with mental illness, REM's song Everybody Hurts is a great example of that. Two powerful slogans Kicking the Stigma uses are "It's okay to not be okay" and "That you are enough." These slogans give me hope, and as well as I hope it gives other people hope struggling with mental illness, that it's okay.